So one of the questions that we get asked almost weekly by somebody is, okay, I went through a rough spot. How do I improve my credit? And that's a very vague question, and it's usually one that I respond, well, tell me about your credit history first. So if somebody's gone through a bankruptcy, short sale foreclosure, some kind of we call it bumps in the road. If you've gone through that in the past, one of the things that we see that harms your credit the most is, by natural tendency, human natures tend to react by pulling everything back in. There was an event, so I'm going on cash-only basis. I'm going to take envelopes of cash with me, and this one's for bills, and this one's for gas, and this one's for kids, however that works. It's a great strategy for cash flow. It's a horrible strategy for credit. What happens is, think of it this way, each month something is reporting to the credit bureaus. So if all you've had is negative in the past and you haven't supplemented that with anything positive going forward, your credit is every month going to get dinged, and it's going to continue to stay down until a point where it can't go lower. So what we have to remember is, even though our natural tendency is to react to keep it at a cash-only basis, you have to go back out and get some credit extended so that you have something positive that's going to offset the negative. That's one way immediately, if you've had bumps in the road, to improve your credit. Next, what we go to, there's several different algorithms that each one of the credit bureaus take a look at. They have to do with credit utilization, how much you have credit extended to you versus how much you have a balance on there. That's one of the things. The general rule of thumb is, if you keep the balance 40% lower than what your high limit is. So if you have a high limit of $1,000, try to keep it under $400 if you can. That will generally build credit as it goes month to month. So one of the other things is inquiries. We get asked that question a lot. Do inquiries hurt your credit? And we'll have another video segment specifically about inquiries. Another segment is, how much credit do you have extended? If you have 15 trade lines and each one of those have credit outstanding, is that going to hurt your credit? Well, the answer is it depends, based off of the type of credit you have outstanding. But most cases, it's generally better to have less credit with higher credit limits than it is to have smaller credit trade lines and have them either maxed out or higher balances on each one of those. As a general rule of thumb, those are some of the best options to keeping your credit positive moving forward rather than stagnating or going down.